after a very long dry or a very heavy rain, the only thing survive is the coconut trees.
Vilma Desilva of Grand Beach Profit in the lower Pomaroon River is now reaping the benefits of investing into coconut farming.
So I decided to plant more coconuts instead of, the cash crop that you keep losing. And basically we were selling to the local market just the nuts as we produce.
It was 10 years ago, while attending a training workshop overseas, that Vilma decided to make coconut a main crop on her farm. She even thought about how she could bottle the natural water from the fruit.
We started 5 years ago with 250 bottles of coconut water. Now we tried to bottle one day myself, well, of course, my daughter and daughter-in-law. And it took us the entire day. And we took it to a stall which my brother has in Charity and for him to try. And the response was good because persons was happy to know that they can grab actually a coconut in a bottle now and travel with it, versus when you had to stand and drink the coconut, dispose of the waste.
This Pomaroon woman has even managed to sell bottled coconut water to Sterling Products Limited Guyana, making her the sole supplier. She started out with just about 500 bottles per week, and over time that increased, and she was not about to slow down her production.
And from the 500 bottles per week, we eventually went to 4,000 bottles for the fortnight because it really took the market. And from that, we started with Trinidad like 2 years ago. And that is what spiked the market because to date, we can now do 8,000 and 10,000 bottles per day. And I'm employing 24 people. And the farmers now have a fixed market because before time too, when the heavy rain, there was no market for the coconuts because right across large scale, basically Lower Pomaroon is large scale coconut producer. So we have both the dry coconuts and the water coconuts. So I started to, because the demand was more than what I can supply off my farm, I started to buy from farmers too.
Vilma's business, which was growing at a rapid speed, was well received by her fellow farmers within the Pomaroon area.
The price was down. So what I did, I decided I'm going to give them a favorable price that they will be happy to produce more. So when we started, we were paying $20 for a coconut, and right now we're paying $40. So every small farmer that comes in with 1,000 coconuts can now have $40,000 on a weekly basis. It makes me feel good because being a small, I would say, wife of a farmer and venturing into business now, it gives me a drive and a passion to do more and to see that I can do so much in my community. Because right now, as we speak, we're doing like 8 million turnover per month. That's where we started, and within the community, that's with farmers, workers, and everything they're benefiting. And then we did up to 4 containers, which was like 16 million per month.
Like any other business, there are challenges for this woman, but nothing she is not prepared to take on.
Number one, you see, we're all boats. We don't have access to road. So like basically government social services are not prevalent in this area. We have to provide our own electricity, our own water. So these are some challenges that I face with in a rural area, but I mastered it. We can have 24 hours a day current. It's expensive because we're using like 30 gallons of fuel on a daily basis when the production, because we have to freeze the water. So it's a heavy cost there, but I still manage.
When it comes to markets for her coconut water, that is not a problem.
Well, I'm supplying to Sterling in Georgetown under the brand Hydrate, and my local brand here is Henville Farm. That's sold right in Charity and the shops and like the interior. And I have 2 companies out of Trinidad, Sunrich, and It's similar hydrate, but only that the hydrate is spelled a bit different.
Vilma is a mother of 6 and a great-grandmother of 19 children, and over time still manages to spend quality time with her loved ones and be involved in other activities.
Well, I really mass it, and I also serve as a counselor on the Regional Democratic Council. I serve on the New Guyana Marketing Corporation Board as a director. So I find time because I don't have a wasted day. And that's what makes me feel comfortable, because as Guyanese, let me say this, we have lots of wasted days. And then we keep complaining. But as a woman, I don't waste my day. Every single day, I value.
While business might seem bright for Vilma, she is already eyeing more international markets like England, with a touch of color added to the coconut water. Mark Murray, Newsroom.